Good morning, ma'am. Good morning, ma'am. Ma'am.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Sidra. Good morning, Umar or Mustafa. Who wished me? I remember I heard your voice saying good morning. Okay. Umar was not there. All right. How have you all been, everybody? Okay. Can we?
Ma'am, we are good.
You're good? All right. How is Mariam?
Yes.
Mariam, how are you feeling? You're not sleeping well. You're
No,
good too? What?
I was not well from my holiday, but now I am well.
Okay. I am happy to know that you're
Ma'am,
keeping
why
well.
are you?
All right.
Ma'am, why are you not coming in offline class?
Why am I not coming in offline class? Because offline class is too far away from my house, dear. Okay, I don't stay.
Far away from your house.
Yes, I don't stay in Navi Mumbai. I don't stay in Vashi, Navi Mumbai, for me to reach
Ma'am,
well.
then
Right?
where do you live?
I stay in South Mumbai.
South Mumbai.
Yeah. You know CST?
Yes.
Yeah, that's right. All right. Okay, hello and good morning, everybody. And before we begin, I have a joke for you. Okay, so let me see all of you. Let me see you all. Humaira, Mustafa, come on, let me see you. Show me your faces. Oh, there she is. Hi, Humaira. Okay, Mustafa, where are you? There he is. Oh my God, angry young man. Mustafa was like, "Argh." Why? What was that expression for? Okay, now, I read a joke online where a man was dancing with
Ma'am, I
a
know that.
medicine bottle in his hand. Yes, Sidra heard it all. Okay. So shush. Let me tell your classmates about it. A man was dancing with a medicine bottle in his hand. All right. And his wife enters the room and she asks him, "Why are you dancing with the medicine bottle in your hand?" He's like, "Oh, this my doctor asked me to shake well before I use it." Oh God, it's funny. You're supposed to laugh. It's funny. All right.
Ma'am,
Yes. Tell me, Sidra.
ma'am, did you say this joke to the Mandili?
Yes, I told it to your brother Umar, and he laughed so much. I remember him laughing so much. So, when I say doctor and when I'm sharing this joke to you, I am sorry, Yusuf, today is not the day. Okay. When I'm sharing this joke to you, all I want to know is you all must have visited doctor at some point of your life, right? Sometime
Yes,
you might have visited doctor. So I want you to share your experience when you visited the doctor. Like, how is it when you enter the doctor? Yes, when you enter the doctor's clinic, do you tell the doctor what you are going through, or you wait for your mother to tell the doctor what you are going through? Is it that way, or what? How do you guys go about? Raise your hand, and I would love to listen to everybody. Okay, yes, Umema has both her hands raised. She's looking like a Mickey Mouse. All right. Go ahead, Umema. I'll give you a chance.
my was I was very small, and when I love that doctor because whenever we go there we get eraser and pencil, and we even got chocolates from that doctor. So
Wow.
I would do it in a rush. I'd say what's my problem is, and then Mama would slow down, and then she would tell get to the doctor, and then everything happened, and then I got chocolates.
What is this? Why did we have like those doctors when I was small? No, none of my doctors gave me erasers and chocolates and pencils. What is going on? Aren't you all the lucky ones? Yes, Mustafa, go ahead. I am jealous. I'm officially jealous. Yes, Mustafa.
Small, I went to a doctor when I was 6, so he gave me chocolate, and I think recently, yes, recently when I went to a doctor, he also gave me a pencil.
Give me names of these doctors, please. Next time I take an appointment, whenever I fall ill, I'm going to these doctors. I want pencils and erasers. I want chocolates also. When I'm sick, I want somebody to give me chocolate, let alone be it a doctor. Oh my god, that's amazing.
Ma'am,
Okay.
I don't went to the doctor, but when I was going to Singapore, I got a dinosaur soft toy, then a book of puzzle and crayons to my brother sisters also.
Doctors give you that?
No, ma'am, the air hostess gave me in the plane.
Oh my god. And here I was wondering. So we are talking about doctors, okay? Specifically doctor experience. No other experience to be shared. So I'm like, what the hell? Indian doctors are giving chocolates and pencils, and Singapore doctors are giving dinosaurs and puzzles. Like, are we still talking about doctors, or you're talking about the shopkeepers? What is going on? All right. Okay. Muhammad Ali has raised his hand. Muhammad Ali, I'll listen to you. Go ahead, unmute yourself.
Ma'am, actually the doctors don't give me actually. They only give me a bandage with some prints on it. And the day when I got an injection, my eyes popped out. And I almost saw the pipe. The blood was flowing in the pipe.
So, you are talking about the saline. Okay. All right. So Muhammad Ali is talking about the saline. Okay, that's the experience he's had with the doctor. Okay. Okay. So his eyes almost popped up when he saw the injection. All right. Yes.
Ma'am, and when I was going for my PFT test, I was like, what am I going to say?
Can I?
Right. So Muhammad Ali was a little lost of what was going on. Okay. Sidra, go ahead. Sidra is raising her hand. Go ahead. Share your experience with us.
Now, one time I gone to the doctor. I got to the doctor and I was not well. So in the end of the time when the doctor like fixed the fever, so he gave me a lollipop.
Oh, wow. Yeah. No, 1 minute, 1 minute. Is it because the doctors in Navi Mumbai are extremely good? You are making me change my mind now. Now I feel like shifting to Navi Mumbai because the doctors out there are giving chocolates, pencils, erasers, and lollipops. All the candies. What's going on? Somebody needs to teach the doctors over here in town that they need to start giving
When I
treats.
was small, I also got a chocolate.
Oh, even I want to be small again. When I was young, none of my doctors gave me. All they gave me were those medicines, big, favorite. Oh my God, I hate taking medicines. But now, let me ask you something. We come to this. There is a very famous saying which is related to the apple and the doctor. What is it? Do you guys know about it?
Newton apple? Ma'am, is it Newton apple?
No.
Actually, if you eat apples, you don't need to go to the doctor because
What
has a lot
is
of
no. I don't give me logically. Give me the phrase. Don't give me the explanation behind it. Yes.
Ma'am, what are we doing?
Ma'am, good health.
No. Give me the phrase. An apple a day.
An apple
Ma'am, yes.
keeps the doctor away.
There you are, Mariam. Bullseye. Yes.
An apple keeps the doctor away.
Yes, an apple a day keeps the doctor away. And with this, we come to goal number 3 for this term. That is SDG 3, good health and well-being. Did you guys know that in ancient China, almost 100 years ago, okay, whenever you visited the doctor, whenever somebody was ill and they would visit a doctor, they would only pay the doctor if they became all right. Okay, if they became all right, then only they would pay the doctor. If the person did not become all right, they would not pay the doctor. Why? Because they would believe that the doctor has not done his job. Okay, he has not done a good job where the person is supposed to recover from the sickness or the illness. Okay, so if the person continued to be sick or ill, they wouldn't pay the doctor, they would take the treatment for free. Okay, but in today's time, only if you visit the doctor, you have to already pay the fees of the doctor, right? But and lot of people think that they underestimate the qualities and the expertise of the doctor. They say just because the treatment is not going according to what the person thinks, people usually pass a comment saying that this doctor doesn't know anything, or this doctor is not good, this doctor is bad, right? But I don't think we should do that. Every doctor has his own expertise, has his own set of knowledge, correct? And I feel every doctor should be respected equally. So tell me one thing. When you visit a doctor, the clinic is divided into two parts, right? One is the waiting area, correct? One is the waiting area where the patients wait, and the second is the actual cabin of the doctor where the doctor is seated, right? Is that correct? Or you guys have a different setup? Yes. All the doctors giving you chocolates and the munchkins and the treat, uh, what do you say, candies? Yes, so they do have a separate cabin. Now this is a practice that I have learned from my mother, and my mother has taught me. Okay, so this is something very close to my heart, and it has always stayed with me. Whenever we were young, and whenever I would fall ill, my mother would take me to the doctor, and while sitting outside, she would always tell me that, baby, whenever you enter that cabin, wish the doctor. Okay, greet the doctor, wish the doctor. So if it was morning, then you wish the doctor good morning, doctor. If it is afternoon, then you say good afternoon, doctor. If it is evening, you say good evening, doctor. Now that doesn't mean that if you visit the doctor 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock in the night, you say good night, doctor. No, you still wish them good evening, doctor. Okay, don't go inside and say good night, doctor. All right, you tell them good evening, doctor. And this is a practice that I really want and would be very proud if you inculcated in yourself. Okay, so whenever I would visit the doctor, the first thing I would do is I would wish the doctor. I would say either good evening, doctor, or good afternoon, doctor. Or if I'm visiting the doctor in the morning, I would say good morning, doctor, right? So, and trust me, I'm almost 30 and I still practice that. I still practice that. So this is something that would make the doctor feel happy. So out of the 100 patients that they have in one day, you might be that one patient to actually bring a smile on the doctor's face. Yes. And with this, by respecting the people working in the healthcare, we start with the goal, good health and well-being. Okay. Now, let me ask you a very good question, or let me ask you to find this answer for me. Okay. So everybody keep your Googles ready. Okay, I want all of you all to keep your Google ready.
Ma'am, wait.
Quickly, come on. And I will ask you a question. What is the difference between sickness and illness? Come on, let me see who gets the answer. What is the difference between sickness and illness? How are they different?
What is the difference between sickness and
Ma'am, I got it.
Okay, Yusuf, go ahead.
Ma'am, illness is the patient's experience of ill health. Sometimes when no diseases can be found, sickness is the role negotiated with society.
A role negotiated with the society. Okay, okay, thank you for that research.
Ma'am, I
Okay,
found it.
all right. Do you have something different to say? Go ahead, Sidra.
Yes, ma'am. Sickness is a synonym of illness. Illness is a synonym of sickness, as noun. As difference between illness and sickness is that illness is countable and is in instance of a disease or poor health, while sickness is a quality or state of being sick or disease.
sick
Okay, perfectly drafted, very well read, Sidra. So let me tell you, come back, everybody, come back. Okay, and I want all these students to keep their videos on because I want to see you. If I find you with your video off in my class, I'm putting you in the waiting room. Yes, and consider this to be the last warning from my side. Henceforth, I'm not taking your name and making you or giving you any warnings. Okay. All right. Now, the only difference between sickness and illness is that sickness is a very short term thing. Okay. Sickness is a short term uneasiness that your body feels, whereas illness is a long term uneasiness that your body feels. Okay. So that is the difference between sickness and illness. A person can fall sick for a very short period of time, whereas if a person is ill, then it can be prolongated. It can be for few days, it can last for few weeks, it can last for few months. Okay, that person we call as ill. Whereas when we say we are sick or somebody is sick, then they are either for very short period of time. Okay, so that is the difference between sickness and illness, right? Now let me show you a picture, and I want you to tell me, where have you seen this sign or this picture? And related to that symbol or sign, I have a very interesting story which I will show you through a video. Okay, look at this. Look at this
Excuse me,
sign.
ma'am.
What is the sign? Yes. Yes, Mohammed Ali.
Ma'am, your voice is cracking.
Okay, is my voice cracking for everybody?
No, ma'am.
No. Okay, Mohammed Ali,
No,
then Mohammed Ali, then it's internet problem from your side. Okay. All right, what do you see? What does the sign have on it? Come on, tell me.
Doctor snakes and sticks.
Doctor snakes. Look at this sign. Look at this sign. There is a stick. There are snakes. Okay. Yeah. Where have you seen this sign? Anybody?
Yes, ma'am. I've seen this sign on a
Sign in books.
In
I've seen
books.
the sign in books.
Okay.
Ma'am, I
Which
saw
books?
this sign on there was a clinic and its sign was this only.
Very good. So
Something with
Sidra, okay. Sidra saw this on the clinic board. Okay. A doctor's clinic, and the board had this sign.
in the clinic board.
All right, Mariam saw it on the clinic board too. What about others? Where else did you see this sign? You know, I have a student in Mendeleev. I have a student in Mendeleev. 1 minute. Can you all mute yourselves, please? There is a lot of background disturbance. Yes, thank you. Okay. All right. So I have a student in Mendeleev, and his mother is a doctor. Okay, you must have heard of her, Dr. Mumtaz.
Yes.
So he said, his name is Umar. Okay, so he said that, ma'am, I have seen the sign on my mother's car. And I was like, wow, Umar, that is really amazing. Because
Ma'am,
his
this is on Dr. Auntie's car.
yes,
that.
yes, it is because she's a doctor, and this is the sign that is used in modern medicine. Okay. Yes,
Excuse
Mustafa.
me, ma'am.
Mustafa, go ahead, tell me.
This sign on her
Every time.
clinic only.
Oh,
Ma'am, Omar,
you saw the sign on her clinic board. Okay. Yes. So
Ma'am,
we all are
Omar
talking
lives
about the same doctor. Yes,
Ma'am,
Omar live.
in my society only. I saw.
Yusuf lives in Vignahar.
But ma'am, why is there snake and wings?
Very good question. Very good question. So there is a story behind it, an ancient Greek mythology. Okay. And there is this Greek god called Asclepius. Okay. And he is considered as the god of medicine and healing. Okay. So the stick that he uses, the stick that Asclepius uses, is a stick with a serpent around it. Okay. A serpent coiled around the stick. Right. Now, during the olden times, the people of Greek, ancient Greek, they thought that the serpent or the snakes have healing powers. Okay, the venom, the poison of the snakes were used in multiple medicines, and the snake also sheds its skin. Yes, the snake sheds its skin. So shedding skin of the snake was considered to be a rebirth. Okay, a rebirth or a new healing or longevity, longingness, long life. Yes, so that is what it was considered as. Therefore, because Asclepius used the stick with a serpent around it, his stick is considered to be a symbol even in the modern day medicine field. Okay, and I have a very interesting video which will narrate the story in a better way. So I want all of you to mute yourselves and I'll share my screen with you. Okay. All right. Can you see my screen, everybody?
Ma'am, off the recording.
All right. Okay. Thank you so much.
Asclepius,
Wow.
Zeus is the Greek god, the head of the gods.
Asclepius is the Greek god of medicine and healing.
Yes.
Okay. Zeus is considered.
Zeus is the head.
Yes. Zeus is considered to be the head. Okay. So when the Greek gods realized, especially Hades, okay, he is the god of the underworld, right? So when he realized that not many people are dying, like, I am not getting the souls, not many people are coming to the underworld, what he did was he went and he complained to Zeus, saying that because of this Asclepius, because he's treating and healing people, they are not dying out of sickness. Okay, and because of this, Hades complained to Zeus, and Zeus said that this is against the this is against the law that I've created, where people are supposed to take birth and people are supposed to die. Okay, and because of this imbalance that was being created, Zeus, what he did, he went ahead and he killed Asclepius. Okay, and did you see the rod of Asclepius towards the end of the video? Yes. How was it?
That was known as the
Excuse me,
symbol of
ma'am.
medicine.
Yes, Asclepius stick. It was known as the symbol of medicine. Yes, Muhammad Ali.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Okay, go ahead. Tell me.
Ma'am, actually, why did Asclepius killed that woman?
Asclepius did not kill any woman.
Then in the starting,
No.
Apollo.
Hades.
Apollo killed.
who's Apollo, ma'am?
Yes, Apollo.
Father of Asclepius. Okay. All right. Yes, Sidra, you have something to say. Go ahead.
Ma'am, but why do the people should be dead, not be healed?
No. It is wrong. That is a very wrong belief. Okay, people should be healed. Okay, but these were the beliefs of the Greek gods. Okay, and it's a mythology. It's not very realistic. Okay, it is just a belief that these things might have happened in the past.
The Greek gods.
Yes, the Greek gods. It's a mythology. So the Greek gods, Zeus thought that if a lot of people keep on just coming into the world and not dying, then there will be imbalance. There will not be a proper balance between the births and the deaths of the people. Okay. Therefore, they found it very disturbing. But Asclepius was doing a very good job, right? Of healing people, of helping them out. So it was good that way. Yes.
Ma'am, I have the same question. Why do Apollo needed to kill the young woman?
Okay. So Apollo killed the young woman because he found that young woman had fallen in love with somebody else. Okay. So he got very angry. He felt very sad and he was angry and he killed. But when he killed her, he realized that he has a son, and then that son grew up and became a doctor. I mean, not a doctor. He became somebody who used to treat people. You can say doctor in modern day. In the olden days, people used to call him the god of medicine. Okay, and that is the Asclepius's stick for you, even used in the modern day medicine, right? Okay. Now,
Ma'am, and why was the messenger bird turned black?
Okay, the messenger bird was turned black because at that time Apollo was very, very angry. So he had to remove, he wanted to remove his anger on somebody, right? And at that time, only the poor bird was present at that time. Therefore, Apollo turned that poor bird into black, and it is just a belief, that today the descendants of those birds in today's time is called as the crows. Okay, so when people say when people say something very impossible and the other person replies it, oh yes, that will happen only when the crows turn white, right? You must have heard of this saying, of this phrase, where people say, oh, that will happen only when the crows turn white. In Hindi you call it kauve safed ho jana, right? So it is a idiom, it's a phrase that is used, okay, which is impossible, and this is the story where it comes from. Yes. Any other questions? Go ahead. Ask me questions. I love when you all ask questions. No? Okay. Was the story interesting? Yes.
And who was that guy who live in underwater?
Underworld, Hades. He is another Greek god. He is the brother of Zeus, right? If I'm not wrong, UJ. Hades is the
yes,
god of the
ma'am.
underworld. Yeah.
Ma'am, in the Zeus movie, in Hercules movie,
I'm sorry, Mama Dali.
Percy
There is a
Jackson.
lot of disturbance. Percy Jackson, yes. There's a lot of disturbance in your background. Yes, Yusuf.
Ma'am, when you will come to offline classes?
When will I see you? Hopefully. Oh, 1 minute. Okay. Hopefully, with the new academic year, I'll join you. Yes. Any other questions? No? Okay. I have an assignment for you. All right. Kindly mute yourselves so that I don't have to shout a lot. Please. Thank you. Okay. Here is your assignment. Just like the symbol of the Asclepius stick, I want you to find different medical symbols and its meaning. Okay, so you will find different medical symbols and tell me what is the meaning of those symbols. Now you can either have this written in your notebook, or you can make a PowerPoint out of it, or you can put it on a Word document. You are free to do that. Okay, so you can either give me a hard copy of it, or you can give me a soft copy of your work. Okay, there is absolutely no restrictions that you have to only write or you have to only draw. I would really appreciate if you have the pictures of the symbol and you have the meaning along with it. Okay, so what is that picture? What is the name of that symbol and why it is used? Okay, what is the meaning behind that symbol? Like, for example, you all must have seen this. You all must have seen a red cross, right? For medical, on your first aid boxes. Yes, you must have seen this symbol. Tell me. Yes, Yusuf.
Show some symbols.
No, I don't want you to show me symbols. It's your assignment. It's your homework. Okay. So you guys can go ahead and do that. I'm just giving you an example. Like, for example, the red cross that is used in the medicine. What is it called? What is the name of that red cross? And what is the meaning behind it? Why do people in the medicine field use this red symbol? Okay. So this is just one of the examples. Another example, the one we did in class, Asclepius stick. Okay. So what is it called as, and why people in the medical field, or what is the meaning behind that, right? Okay, so I want you to find at least 10 symbols. Yeah. Minimum 10 symbols. Okay, and that should be more than enough. Okay, everybody, do you have any questions with regard to the assignment? Go ahead and ask me. But before you do, Make sure that there is no background disturbance so that I can hear your voice clearly. Yes.
Ma'am, can we use the search engines?
Absolutely. Where else will you search it from? Please use the search engines. Okay. Any other questions? Any other questions? No? Clear? Also, Galileo, I am expecting everybody to submit their assignments. Okay? If you next Wednesday, when I see you for SDG, I should have these assignments with me. If I don't find your assignments on the Google Classroom, I will not let you enter my class. Okay? So be very particular when you are solving or doing the assignment. I was honestly little disappointed with you all not doing your social homework. Okay? Only 2 students from the class had completed the social homework, which was Umema and Maria. Right? So I want everybody to start taking their assignments very seriously, because you, for your exams, if you do your assignments well, it will only help you for your exams, right? So I want each and every one of you submitting your assignments on time, be it any subject. Okay? This is like a general feedback. Yes.
Ma'am, when I go and print out the Rosa Parks timeline, I'll do it.
Yes, please do that, because tomorrow before I come to your class, I should see everybody's Rosa Parks assignment completed. Okay? Yes,
Rosa
Yusuf.
Park assignment I submit.
Okay. Okay, that is okay then. All right, perfect. Yes, you did submit, but that was supposed to be an assignment. You did it in class. Okay? Next time, henceforth in the future, I am talking, I want everybody to complete their SDG, social, English, maths, all the subjects. Okay? Whatever subjects you have, please complete your assignments on time. For my subjects, if I don't find assignments submitted on time, I will not let you enter the class. Okay? Consider this to be the last warning or a request. It's up to you, right? Yes, Yusuf, please tell me. You have something to say? Yeah. Okay, perfect. So for tomorrow's class, before I see you tomorrow, I'm going to check your Rosa Parks assignment. Okay, everybody? Until then, bye-bye and take care. Hope you complete your SDG assignments and have fun while doing it. Okay? Bye, everybody. Take care.
Bye.